Alright, hey, what's up guys? It's Steel Phoenix. I'm gonna bring you guys a video now on my wrap-up of YCS Charlotte. Obviously you guys know I went. It was a really good time. I played 6 Samurais. I actually wrote down who I played in all my matches on my phone, so I can tell you guys what I played, what the meta was like. Obviously, you guys can go online, you can find out who topped, who won. Obviously, Sean Cougar won 6 Samurais. I got to see him play once, but I didn't get to play him at all. So I'm going to talk about some of the choices I made in my deck, some of the cards that helped me, what I noticed there. First of all, it was a huge YCS. It was 1,000 people, 1,048. So one of the biggest YCSs. A lot of diversity in the meta. I played 6 Samurais. First of all, I want to comment on one of my deck choices that a lot of you guys basically, I don't want to say flame me, but you guys questioned me about in my deck video I made, is why I played 2 of these in the main deck instead of 2 of these, Masukami and Compulsory. When I was playtesting before, the Compulses playtested a lot better against Dragoonides. And I thought I was going to play a lot of Dragoonides there. And I went there. Let me see if I can grab the Dragoonide deck. I have it right here. I went there and I saw a lot of people playtesting Dragoonides in the beginning. They were just getting out this guy just to make Stardust over and over again, so they could do the, you guys know how Dragoonide works by now. You summon the ducks and you get the tuner, and then he becomes an equipped card, blah, blah, blah. So that deck works pretty well. It's a really good, fast deck. But there's one thing that deck intimidates, I don't want to say bad players, but less experienced players. Good players can beat that deck very easily with a side. And one of the things that you can side against that is this card. And I had it in my side, and it really helped me against them. They summon ducks. Ducks activates its effect when it's normal summon to get the tuner from the graveyard. You flip pulling the rug. That stops their normal summon. Basically ends their turn. They can't do anything else. Another card is you get this card. You side this in. I sided this in against a lot of cards, or against a lot of decks. When they go Dragon Ravine, they pitch, they search their deck for anything. You flip Mind Crush and you make them discard it right away. This also worked against Gravekeepers because they pitch the command in, get the Necker Valley, you make them discard the Necker Valleys. They go Pot of Duality, whatever card they get, you flip Mind Crush and make them discard it. Recruiter gets them anything, you flip this. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I played the Compulse because this works really well against Dragoonides because they go Stardust, and then they end their whole turn by making one card into a Stardust, and you flip this card, send it back, and then their entire turn is a waste. This card is good, but it leads to inconsistent draws in Samurai sometimes. And before you guys start flaming me again, I'm going to be honest with you. I listened to you guys before Charlotte. I looked at my videos. I saw all you commenting, you're bad, you're not playing Matsukami. I played this card in the main. I mained 2 of these, and I sided the Compulses. To be honest, I guess it worked. I mean, this card helped me out sometimes. Sometimes it was dead. I got to flip it on someone else's Solemn Warning. That was cool. I got to flip it on a Gravekeeper's Descendant trying to destroy my Shien. So that worked out. It was pretty good. But I sided this card in against a lot of decks to get rid of Synchros. So that's that. Another thing I'm going to do is I played Upstarts in my Samurai deck, which was another thing that people were a little split on, playing the Upstarts, not playing the Upstarts. Sean Cougar, he played Upstarts. Nizar, I think he played Upstarts too. He topped the Samurais. Most of the Samurai players there played Upstarts. But I think I'm going to take them out just because, I think a lot of players are probably going to take them out this format. Just because it's a format that's too close and too aggressive to give your opponent 1,000 life points to get that one card. Gateway is no longer that important to Samurais. They win by advantage without Gateway. And having 3 extra spots in your deck instead of this card could actually help. So I'm going to try it without this. I sided this out a lot game 2 anyway, so yeah, no more. Anyway, I'm going to go on to what I played. Just look at my phone here, make sure I remind myself. Alright, round 1, I played Lightsworn. I'm going to go through all my rounds before I tell you guys how I did. Round 1, I played Lightsworn. I beat him 2-0. It was pretty easy. I don't know, he didn't draw amazing. And opening turn Shien for me and double-edged sword technique finished him off quick. I sat next to Stefan Bizzle, or as you guys know, Akuma 1921, round 1. That was pretty cool. He lives in Springfield, which is like 20 minutes away from where I live. So that was cool. I got to talk to him. He was playing X Sabers. Round 2, I played Frog Monarch and I won. Basically, I exploded on him and set warning, and then he tried to battle fader, and I flipped the warning in the battle phase and negated it, and then OTK'd him. So that was just a bad matchup on his part, and that was over quick. Round 3, I played Dragoonity. I won the first round because I won the dice roll, and I went first and dropped Sheehan on him. He couldn't really do anything. And then round 2, I sided in DD Crows, Effect Veiler, Pulling the Rug, and Compulse, and drew into that stuff plenty, and his Synchros couldn't really do anything. Round 4, I played Karakuri Plant. I beat him. That was a pretty close match because I lost the first match just because I don't know, I just lost. And then round 2 and 3, I sided into Cyber Dragon and sacked him when he had the Karakuri Shogun Synchro out, he had the Kinetic Soldier out, he had a Machina Fortress out, and I special summoned Cyber Dragon and made a 4,000 attack Chimera Tech. So that was kind of a lucky opening with Cyber Dragon for me, but I beat him. So I was 4-0 going into round 5, and I played Gravekeepers, and this guy was a good Gravekeeper player. I mean, probably one of the better ones I've seen. He opened up Oppression on me all 3 games, and I ended up losing in round 3 just because he stuck me down. There's nothing I could do. I mean, I misplayed round 3, which could have cost me the game. I opened up with MST, and I mind crushed him for his opening turn duality. So I saw he had Oppression in his hand, but I ended up setting the MST instead of saving it for when he flipped Oppression, and he destroyed it in the end phase with his own MST. So I'm bad. He beat me with the Royal Oppression. Round 6, played 6 Samurais in the mirror match. I beat him just because, to be honest, I opened up with Gateway round 1 and I went first, and that was the end. Round 7, I played Chaos Plants. At this point, I was 5-1, and I beat him. He didn't draw very well. He opened up with just a set Raikou, and I bounced it back and then demolished him pretty quick. So he didn't draw very well. I felt bad for him because he was a nice kid. Round 8, I played Chaos Plants again, but I lost this time because this card is broken at 3. Okay, he dropped this so many times against me. He dropped like 2 of them at once. Remove my Sheehan, remove my, my Keyzon, and then attack Synchro with the Glow Up Bulb and make Arcanite. This thing is broken. This card is stupid at 3. And then round 9, last round of the day, I was 6-2. I needed a win to make day 2, and I got it. I played Gravekeepers, and I beat him in the round 3. I MST'd his Necro Valley, which was locking me down. Monster Reborn to Sheehan, flip double, Search Unique, got another Sheehan, attacked for game. So I went 7-2 day 1, and I made it to day 2. Unfortunately, guys, obviously I didn't top, and I couldn't stay for day 2. I had a 6 o'clock flight because I didn't think I'd make it. So made it to day 2, but didn't get to play any rounds. But oh well, it was a good YCS. I had a lot of fun, got some cards, met some cool people, and I didn't do too bad. So stay tuned for more videos from me. I'm getting more subscribers, which is good. I'm going to try to put up more videos this format, a lot more videos. I'm going to make a Chaos Plant deck and give you guys a profile on that, and probably some matches. So thanks for watching, guys. Rate and subscribe.